The OneFootball app has a brand new look, but all the same old features that are useful for an FPL manager. Get customized push notifications to receive team news, goal alerts, and more. Download it for free via the link in the description. A captaincy blank and a score of 70 points in Game Week 23 has seen a drop in rank, but only by 50 places, down to around 4.4k. Burnley restricted Brighton to just 2 shots on target and 0 big chances, but Lewis Dunk capitalised on a poorly defended set piece to deny Pope the clean sheet. The decision to sell Vladimir Coufal and instead start Cancelo backfired, but it was another impressive defensive performance from Man City, with their only big chance conceded coming from the penalty spot. Justin claimed maximum bonus points in a 0-0 draw with Wolves, as did out of position Dallas, who teed up Jack Harrison in the 2-0 win over Crystal Palace. There were returns all across the midfield with the exception of Souček, who was controversially shown a red card that has since been rescinded. But it was an off day in general for West Ham, who managed just a single effort on target against Fulham and failed to create a big chance. Overlooking the obvious, Bruno Fernandes' captaincy proved costly after the Portugal midfielder effortlessly lifted the ball over Robin Olsen from the edge of the area. No forward took more shots in total or on target than Bamford in Game Week 23, with the Leeds talisman netting his 12th goal of the season. But it was a quiet afternoon for captain Antonio, who failed to take a shot in the goalless draw with Fulham, after averaging 3.4 shots per game in his previous 5 matches. He was withdrawn after just 73 minutes, and Moyes later confirmed that he was suffering from fatigue. So let's move on to the transfer plans ahead of Saturday's Game Week 24 deadline. The midweek FA Cup results will have repercussions for the upcoming Double and Blank Gameweeks, and could inform the transfer plans. But one way or another, Calvert-Lewin is almost certain to come in ahead of his Double Gameweek 24, after delaying the move last game week. It was initially going to be Adams who made way, but now that Saints have at least one Double Gameweek on the cards, it's tempting to keep hold of him. With Bamford in form and also set for a Double Gameweek 25, the current plan is to sell Antonio for the Everton forward, despite a home meeting with Sheffield United up next. As we saw at Fulham, he seems to be suffering from fatigue, and is currently a doubt for the midweek FA Cup tie with Man United. There are 2 free transfers available, but the plan is to roll the second one, in order to have more flexibility for the upcoming Double Game Weeks in 25 and 26. Here's how the team is set to line up. Pope is one of 6 Double Game Week players in the lineup, as Burnley travel to Crystal Palace before a home meeting with Fulham. The Eagles rank bottom for big chances in the last 6 matches, while Fulham rank bottom for goals. Mee comes into the 11 after the late decision to transfer him in last game week, in preparation for this Double Game Week, while Cancelo keeps his place ahead of ties with Spurs and Everton. If Walker Peters is available for the home meeting with Wolves, it'll be an option to start him ahead of Dallas. Wolves have scored just 2 goals in their last 4 matches, ranking joint bottom with Fulham. But Arsenal have only managed 4 goals in that time themselves, and Dallas looks set to continue in an out-of-position midfield role, with Rodrigo sidelined. It's set to be an unchanged midfield, after Souček won his appeal for the red card to be rescinded. Salah was back amongst the goals, but only from the penalty spot against Man City. The Egyptian king has fired 14 shots in the last 4 game weeks, with only Bruno Fernandes taking more amongst midfielders. Sterling, Gundogan and Salah ranked joint top with a total of 4 big chances in that time. Opting to sell Antonio would at least avoid having to bench the informed Bamford, who's averaged 6.8 points per game in the last 4 game weeks. Only Watkins can better his 12 shots in the box during that time, while only Calvert-Lewin and Watkins have landed more efforts on target than his 6. The Everton forward has back-to-back home matches against Fulham and Man City. Bruno Fernandes takes on the league's most porous defence, but it's hard to overlook a Double Game Week captaincy option. With 2 favourable fixtures, and 5 double-digit returns to his name already this season, Pope is a genuine contender. But providing they get a rest in the FA Cup midweek, either Gundogan or Sterling are likely to take the armband for their highest ceiling. The German has racked up 9 goals and an assist over the last 11 game weeks, to average 8.4 points per game. But Sterling has scored in each of his last 3 matches, and has recorded an astounding 0.99 XG per 90 minutes in the last 4 game weeks. The intention when bringing him in was to give him the armband in Double Game Weeks, and providing he gets a rest midweek in the Cup, that will remain the plan.